So this whole saga surrounding, alleged copycat versions of your shoes really surfaced last fall. And, just during the break, I was checking to see if those shoes were still on there. They are still on Amazon. I know that you joined Squawk on the Street a few months ago where you said that you couldn't really take any kind of legal action against Amazon because they have, double the number of lawyers as you have employees at your company. So has anything happened since last fall?
Well, I mean, if you click Allbirds on the Amazon.com page, you're still seeing tons of copycats. So it's really aggressive, and I just say, they have a lot of market power with 50% of product searches coming through their site, and they're trying to filter it away from our brand because we wouldn't sell on their platform. And we get it. It's a competitive marketplace, but if you're gonna steal all the design, rip it off, and sell it as cheap as you possibly can, our request, and we've said it before with you guys, at least just steal the sustainability. We're a carbon neutral company. We have a ton of great materials, and we've open sourced them. So just use them, and everything is going to be better. We even label our products with a carbon number on when you're buying a shoe, so you can compare it, just like quality, price, style. You can actually see the carbon emissions that we make when we're selling our product, or when we manufacture our product, and you get to decide that when you're purchasing. What if Amazon.com had every single product showed the carbon score of what was polluted while in the manufacture of each of those products? Now that would be monumental change. That would be a fantastic use of that market power, in my opinion.
Well, from your standpoint, not allowing your products to be sold on Amazon, you were essentially being punished for that decision. Has it actually worked? Have you seen customers defect to some of these cheaper knockoff versions in lieu of your own sneakers?
It's so hard to say that. I mean, you can look at the copies are inspired by Allbirds shoes on that, and they all have reviews. So somebody's bought them. A lot of those reviews are planted by their program where they give away free shoes to generate good reviews. But still, there's someone out there has bought it, and they know it's a cheaper version of Allbirds for the most part, as you can read in those reviews. So it's worked to a certain degree. For us, we don't really think that's a competitive kind of dynamic we need to worry about. We basically just focus. We launched a running shoe in April. That's a totally new category for us, and it would take Amazon or anyone a long time to catch up with the innovations we've done. So.
Have you been in touch with members of Congress about this issue at all? I'm assuming, like the rest of America, you watched last week's hearings.
Yeah,
what did you make of that?
Sure did. I mean, I'm not an expert on those kinds of issues, and we're in touch with our Congress people locally and on a federal basis from a number of different districts and states, really focused on the environmental issues. We're not engaging on things like antitrust, which we're kind of a drop in the bucket here in the marketplace. So we're really trying to focus on what the core values of our company is, which is really focused on playing our role in helping to defeat climate change.
How have your sales been during the pandemic? Some people have called it almost a stay-at-home play because of the comfort level of your shoes. Have you seen a big tick up in sales as more people are staying home and not going into the office?
Yeah, I mean, at the very beginning when we had our first cases in the U.S., I think there was a lot of uncertainty, and people were like, did they just stop doing everything? We shut down our stores across the world. So that was a really interesting dynamic for us, where a whole channel of our brick and mortar stores, which we have about 20, we shut them down. But then when people started to realize that, they wanted to get back out in nature, thought about their values, they're working from home, some of our customers, and who have the opportunity to do that. And then we launched running shoes, and then we started to really see some pickup. And people in our core lines of the wool products, like the wool runners, the wool loungers, those have been great for at home. And then the running shoes, when people haven't been running in like a decade, and all of a sudden they're saying, hey, it's time to get fit. And we have such a great value that we offer with our Tree Dashers that people are starting to pick it up. So it's been really good recently. And since that early part of uncertainty, it's been really a fantastic quarter and number of months for us.